welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, I have another small Ulta haul, which is going to be, honestly, that's where I buy a lot of my stuff at right now. But I did place a Sephora haul, and I do have another few items that I ordered from Ulta that I told you about before, and I'm going home this weekend so I can actually pick them up. I'm all excited. And so, let's hop right into it. Get rid of the bag. We don't need that. Here's my receipt, and I didn't tell you guys in the previous video, and that's something I wanted to do. I posted on my Instagram a copy of my receipt so that you can see the prices that I've used, that I've spent. And I want to share that with you guys because what's the point if you don't know how much it is? So let's jump right into it. This right here is a little set from Butter London, and it's the Steampunk Ball Collection. Lockets and lace, lips and tips, which just sounds dirty to me. But anyway. And that's just it. It's like, this is obviously from a previous season, you know, and it's old. They're trying to get rid of it. I got it out of their clearance section, hence the bright orange sticker. But it says right on here on their sticker that it's $18 originally, and it's a $33 value. You get a fingernail polish and a lip gloss. And it was $18, $8.97, so that's a great deal. And it's not necessarily, I mean, I guess I could wear it right now, the color for the nail polish, but it's more something that I can wear in the fall, and I'm looking forward to doing that. It's like a sparkly one, so it'll be good for like an accent color. But the two colors within it are Tea with the Queen, which is a semi-sheer beige creme, which is the lip gloss. And then the Full Monty, which is an opaque light gold metallic. So I'm really looking forward to using that. And this one. Let's see if I can get it open real quick and I'll just put some on. We'll see what it looks like. Then after I show you guys all this stuff, I'm going to give you a little preview of the eyeshadow and mascara and the look that I'm wearing right now. But this is the Tea with the Queen, the lip gloss right there. Guess I should hold it so you can actually read it. Lippy. It's by Butter London. Give you my first impressions on it. Ooh, it has a nice smell. Kind of a cocoa-y smell, actually. Which is funny because it's kind of a cocoa-y color. But, let's see. I don't like the applicator. This sucks. It's not bad. It's kind of a nude color. Like I said, the applicator is not my favorite. It makes it, it's very rough feeling. Not a fan of that. Ooh, but it tastes, I know that sounds bad, but it tastes good. It's got kind of a sweet taste to it. And then here is the nail polish. I absolutely love that color. It's going to make such a beautiful accent color. I mean, I guess you could use it for, you know, all your nails, but that's just not really a look I would want to go for, I don't think. So, color, not carcinogens. But again, there's the color. I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful. And that, like I told you, was $8.97. Then I got this thing right here. Now, you know me. Well, you'll get to know me. But the packaging on this, I find to be absolutely ugly. I don't like the packaging, and the only reason I picked it up is because I had looked at some other ones that were in this section the last time I was there, and I'm like, you know, whatever, and I was just sort of wandering around because, yeah, I got to the Ulta store to get my free mascara for my birthday. I'm like, yeah, I get my free mascara, and I get there, and I look at my, you know, email, I got it all pulled up on my phone, and it says you have to print it out. I'm like, great. I don't have it, you know, it's not like I carry a printer around with me, so I'm like, ah, screw it, I'll just, you know, I'll buy a couple little things, and then I'll ask them about it. But anyway, it's magnetic, which I like, holds it shut. I got it upside down. But this is, I guess I could tell you the name, Neo Pearl Eyeshadow Journal Set, and it's by Profusion. Like I said, absolutely ugly casing. Like, who decided to do them in those colors? That's, ugh, I don't like it. You open it up and it's got directions inside, tells you how to do like a natural eye and then how to make it into a more dramatic smoky eye. It's got a little plasticky cover that covers it up, which honestly I've kept on there to kind of keep it clean. And then you open it up and it's got all these colors. I love, absolutely love the colors. I'm not usually a big, in the mirror in it obviously, but I'm not usually a big sparkly fan. But I really like these. They're not like overly sparkly. They're just, you know, they're subtle. I like them. So this was $2.99. For $3, that is a hell of a deal. I mean, obviously, yes, it's ugly packaging, but the colors are amazing and they go on so smooth, and I was so happy with them. Like, you know, for $3, they're probably gonna suck and I'm probably not gonna like it. But I gave it a try and absolutely fell in love. So right there is a glowing example of you should try things before you make your decision on them. That's one thing I do love about Ulta, is that you can, like, you know, sample everything, which they didn't have these that you could sample. I mean, for $3, what do you expect? But I'm like, yeah, for $3, that's a lot of colors you get. That's 15 colors. Granted, the black is not the best black in the world, but I mean, it's doable. And I was really impressed with it once I got it home. The other thing, the last thing I purchased was this C&D Solar Oil Nail and Cuticle Conditioner. I am a huge fan of Makeup by Tiffany D. That's like one of my favorite channels on YouTube that I like to watch. I mean, there's a lot of really good ones out there, but it's one of my favorites, and she talks about this a few different times. This is the most expensive thing I bought, mind you, and this was the little one. The big one I think was like $16 or something like that, something ridiculous. This was $8.97, and I mean, it's a smaller bottle, but it's not bad. Like, that's plenty. It should last me. I hate to get a huge bottle on a lot of things because I feel like sometimes they get nasty before you get them used up. But this is solar oil. It's nail and cuticle conditioner, and I haven't used it yet. I want to, though, next time I get out of the shower. You just put it on your cuticles when you know, you're supposed to do it every night. Put them on your cuticles and just, push your cuticles back with a stick and all that good stuff. So there's that. And finally, we have the thing I went there for originally. The Urban Decay A Little Birthday Perversion. And what happens is, if you're an Ulta member, you have their card, you get an email and it comes on your actual birthday. Because I went in before my birthday and asked somebody about it. And you get it on, rattling around in there. You get this on your actual birthday. You get an email and you take the email in. And this was what I was telling you before. I took it in, like, great. And I talked to the girl, and she's like, well, if you can pull it up on your phone, she's like, I can just scan it. Or she wasn't able to scan it, but she typed it in. And she's like, that's not a problem. We can do that. No issues. I'm like, thank you so much. You just, like, made my whole day. And after that, I was all done and went and had dinner with my husband and all that good stuff. But anyway, little birthday perversion. That's what it looks like on the front. You open it up, and it's got, this is how it looks when you open it up. It's got a picture of her eyes and all that good stuff. Now, to get it open, you have to push this little piece of paper up, and then it slides out now. The first time, I had to kind of work at it a little bit. But, anyway, I know I say but a lot. So, you open it up. This is what it looks like. If I could get it without the glare. Urban Decay Perversion. And you open it up, and I'm not usually, like, to me, the brush, this is like old school brush. This is what I think of for mascara wands that were the only thing that was available when I was younger. And I wasn't really excited about it. I'm not a huge fan. I like the plasticky ones, I'll say it. I like the spiky ones and all that. But I can't deny, like, the look that it gives you. It is absolutely amazing. I will be repurchasing because I loved it so much. It goes on. The first use isn't the best. Second use is way better. It's very thick and wet, and it goes on, and it just, like, doubles your eyelashes, makes them look amazing. And Anyway, so you do that, and the first time, though, that I used it, was not as impressed. It went on, and it was almost too wet. Like, I loved how dramatic it made my eyelashes look, but it was just a little too wet. I wouldn't say leave it open, but it's way better the second use. And so, on that note, here is a tutorial of me putting on the eyeshadows and the mascara. Hope you guys enjoy. And welcome to Close Up Teresa. I'm going to show you how to do my eyelids and the mascara. Show you how those worked out. And we're going to start with the Neo Pearl Eyeshadow Journal Set by Profusion, as I showed you guys already. And we're going to use that. And I'm going to use this brush right here. It's just sort of a flat brush. All my brushes, well, majority of my brushes are from e.l.f. And it's Professional Eyeshadow Brush. How snazzy for $1. Alright, and for my actual eyelid, I'm going to use this gold color right here. I'm just going to go ahead and put that right on. And I already primed my eyelids so that it'll show up a lot better. I've been really digging the gold since I bought this. I've never really wore gold at all, but I'm really liking it now. I'm sorry about the light. I know there's like sometimes a stream of it coming down from my light overhead, but if I turn it off, it's like I'm in the dark in here. So, and I'm trying really hard to not look at the screen. Trying to look at the camera lens, so bear with me. I know. Alright, and then we're going to use this one. It's a blending eye brush, just kind of like fluffy, and with this kind of goldy tone that's right above it. I wish these had names so I could tell you what the heck the names of them are. I'm just doing that for kind of a crease color, and I just put that, well, I guess it's more of a blending color, put it in the crease and blend it up a little bit, not too far. I mean, you don't want it too crazy or anything. I was doing my makeup the one day and I'm like, oh my god, I think I dipped the wrong color. I couldn't remember which freaking color I had used. Just a mess. Meh, made it work. They're all golds anyway. Then I'm going to switch to, this is the eye crease brush, and it's just a little bit more pointed. And I'm going to use this kind of like dark brown gold color right here, right in the crease, to really define the crease. I'm not going to blend this one out as much. Just work that into the crease. I mostly do it on the outside edge and then blend it into the middle. You don't want to get too crazy with it. It's just there to kind of like, I don't know, like I said, define the crease. And then kind of close down. That's about the extent of the blending up as I look down. Alright, and then we're going to take, it's going much faster than I thought it would, so that's good. This one, which is just their eyeshadow brush, which is what I used the first time on my actual lids. And then I'm going to take that color right there. Just not showing up very good, but it's kind of, I don't know, kind of an asphalty color. Not asphalt, but they all have like gold undertones. And I'm going to put that just right on the edge, on the outside third of my eye. And blend that in. And then you just go ahead and put that on the other eye too. I mean, you don't want to get too crazy with it. Here on my face. Clip back and it's still in my face. And I know, got my mouth hanging open. I feel like that's a requirement to do majority of makeup, is you have to, like, sort of a face. Okay, just a little bit more on this one. And then I just take this and I kind of blend it. Turn it sideways. And just sort of blend up. Just to kind of blend everything together. And then I'm going to take this color right here in the top corner. Just a very light, kind of a peachy color almost, peachy gold. Put that right underneath my eyebrows. Actually, I don't want to use this brush. I want to use my fluffier brush. Use the blending brush. And put that right there. And put a little bit right in the crease. Or not the crease. Right in the tear duct area. I keep wanting to go for the wrong color. Told you guys. And then you sort of blend it up. Just to brighten up that area a little bit. Then I'm going to take, this one's from Maybelline. I got it like a million years ago, but it's such a good angle brush. Like, it's super thin and everything. And I'm going to take, first off, I'm going to take the gold shade that I used on my lids. And I'm going to use that right here on the inner tear duct and about halfway. Guess I could look in this mirror too. It's got a little mirror in it like you guys have seen. Actually, that looks really good. And I like to do a little bit of it on the top too. Just to make sure like that you can see it really well. And then I'm going to take this darkest shade that I used, and I'm going to use that on the outer corners. Just on like the outer third, and also up on the top, because I'm not going to use like an eyeliner. I'm just trying to keep it pretty natural looking. So you just take that dark shade and do it. I know, I'm looking at like 500 different things. You can also, I need to pick up a brown liner is what I want to do. Because I feel like all I have right now is black liner, and I feel like that would just be too harsh. So I don't want to do that. And just sort of blend it up. And it just gives it like a natural finish to where you just sort of blend it into the eyelids a little bit. Or also, I did this the other day, I used the black, because the black in this sucks. I wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be my go-to black, so let's just go ahead and use a little bit of that too. It's very pale. But, I mean, it gives it a little bit more definition, and I do that just a little bit onto the lids. So yeah, I like the black. Alright. And that's going to be it for the eyes. Oh. Put my brush back. Alright. Then we go on to the little sample size of the Urban Decay Perversion, which I am just absolutely in love with. It's amazing. And I'll show you guys the difference. I'll do one eye, and then I'll show you guys so that you can see the difference. How big of a difference it makes. And that's my only advice to you with putting on mascara is kind of look down. Like, tilt your head back and look down at it. And it really helps to keep it from, and keep your hair out of the way. Keep it from getting like on your makeup and that sort of a thing. Rock it back and forth and pull it up. Don't forget your inner ones. I mean, I don't go as heavy on those. And then this one likes to split apart and be a pain in my butt. Also, don't forget the bottom lashes. Usually I do both tops and then the bottom, but so I can show you guys the difference today. I love how thick and wet it is. Like, it goes on. Like, you can see right there, there's the difference. Like, this eye is crazy different from this one. This one looks like, obviously, like I have no eyelashes. But, I mean, I have rather long lashes anyway, but this just makes such a difference. And no, I didn't curl my lashes. I don't usually. They kind of curl on their own, so I don't bother with it. But when I first got it, the first time I used it, it was like almost too wet and thick. I didn't really care for that so much. But the more I use it, and it kind of, I wouldn't suggest like leaving it open or anything to dry it out, but it does dry out a little bit, which is nice. It makes it stick just a little bit better. And my bottom lashes on that side. And there we are. There's my face. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I hope you, oh, here, let me take my hair down so you can see the whole look together. Hair on my face. But yeah, so this is what I look like with it all done, and I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully I'll be able to do a few more tutorials for you guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Remember to comment down below and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'd love for you to be able to see my future videos that come out. Talk to you later. Hugs and kisses. Bye. And welcome back to my channel. I want to, I already messed up. It is the Steampunk Ball Collection, Lockets and Lace. It's Lips and Tips is what it says. And it's a butter, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today.